Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Card Read for Friday, the 27th of February, 2026. For the collective, as always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. Randy Morningstar 747 on TikTok. Thumb and Talker Experience on Facebook. Randy and Talker 93 on YouTube. So as with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm playing with the Disney Villains deck today. Now we'll be pulling one card for the morning, one card for the afternoon, and one card for the evening. We're going to just see how long these go. I'm going to get as much as I can from midnight until the afternoon for the morning, and the evening until midnight on the 28th for the evening. So we have the Page of Cups for the morning. And so we have what looks to be a message coming in through emotions or feelings or dreams. There looks to be some sort of parallel life gathering going on, a lot of gathering information from your parallel lives, a lot of looking into things from your parallel lives, associations that you made within your lifetimes, social events that you've expressed yourself, social gatherings that might be happening within the next 11 months. Looks like your answer you seek is yes, as long as you are willing to sit with the answer. It looks like a little bit of naivety along with inexperience surrounding emotional regulation and emotional control can help you focus and study a little bit more. So basically what that means is pay attention to those tactics, okay? And it looks like there's going to be some form of cynicism going on due to like pessimistic thinking or negative behaviors or narcissistic tendencies like gaslighting, manipulation, deflection, malignant narcissism, covert narcissism, treating those inferior, less than. Looks like exposing your vulnerabilities and expressing yourself and speaking from the belly has been very helpful, especially for those that are singers or performers at heart, or those that are very emotional when it comes to their passions. It looks like big nose sticks out. So there's going to be like a heavy scent or a heightened sense of smell or a phantom smell that you might be attentive to in the morning. And this is due to like a spirit around you or a viewpoint that you might have or the associations you keep around you. And it looks like there's going to be some form of materialization in dream form happening. So you're able to manifest your desires within your dreams. You're able to dream walk, you're able to dreamscape, you're able to interpret your dreams and others' dreams a little bit better. Writing down your dreams and documenting your dreams would be wise and beneficial, especially for those that are life path 1s or life path 10s. It looks like there's going to be some form of positivity training going on, reframing your words into a more positive outlook, reframing your thought process to a more calm and honest approach. Gentle seas and gentle storms come to mind. Gentle parenting when approached with someone who has childlike wonder or the eyes of a child or the heart of a child or the mind of a child, even if they are not in child form. Healing your inner child would be the most beneficial, especially for those that are seeking a higher understanding of things and searching for deeper meaning. Waywards, cardinal signs, and navigators are going to be the most impacted and the most influenced throughout the day and throughout the morning, especially for those that are coming off booze or withdrawing from codependencies or are into the habit of having like a morning coffee or a morning smoke session or just being able to have fun and play some games before getting to work. right-hand man and secondary opinions are going to be helpful. So getting a second opinion, finding the right person for the job, knowing who you can trust, being on the right side of history. Right-handed practices and right-handed paths stick out for the most influential and impactful for the morning, especially between 9 and 11. The number 911 sticks out, and 1109 stick out for the morning. It's time to gain your balance. It's time to gather your leggings and gather your bearings as well. Make sure that you are watching where you step. Make sure that you are aware when you're walking on eggshells and when you are forcing yourself into a corner. Wavering on plans and wavering on opinions due to temporary feelings or emotions that wash over you can hinder progress in the near future. Something in the recent past has been slowly manifesting into your present. This could be a past love, a past relationship, a past associate, someone who you used to associate with that you no longer associate with. There's a chance of a rekindling, but there also is a chance that you guys just run into each other at the cross, basically. Cross-eyed and cross-faded reactions, deadbolt stares, watery energy, so someone that's very empathetic, very intuitive, very wise, very empathic, someone who is highly clairvoyant or has an active imagination can be very helpful throughout the day. Working on active imagination practices or remote viewing or your foundations in which you stand. So, like, find your ideas and base your ideas and opinions around facts rather than feelings and opinions. Because some opinions may change as quickly as your moods change, especially for those that have like DID or BPD or OSDD, something that affects the personalities. Personality dispositions are going to be important, so watch how people write, watch how people act, watch how people say something, watch how they posture themselves, and make sure that you are aware of how your body language comes off on others as well. Especially for those that see 747 or 751 a lot of the time. Between the hours of 7 a.m. and 1 p.m., there's going to be some form of misery going on or overly sensitive information being spread that makes you feel insecure, makes you feel unprotected, or points out inauthenticity or unoriginality. Seems like there's a lack of free thought going on or a lack of free will. A soul clearing would be your most beneficial by the end of the month. So by the 28th, which would be Sunday, or Saturday, excuse me. Tying the knot, hand fasting ceremonies, proposing to marry someone, proposing a business deal, all can be fruitful as long as you keep your emotions in check. It looks like in the afternoon we have the Tower reversed. And what this means is you're delaying the inevitable. You already know what's going to happen, regardless of what goes down, regardless of who says what, regardless of what happened in the past. Nothing can change. It's already said and done. Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, and that's why they call this moment the present. Movies like Tangled, Brave, and Kung Fu Panda might be helpful in learning through parallel life, hunting, or paralleling it to your life. Mirror exercises are going to be helpful. Cancer sticks out, the sign and the enzymes within the body. It looks like avoiding alchemy or avoiding putting in the work to turn water into wine or turn hair into gold or turn straw into gold. It looks like refusing to leave the tower, refusing to leave your house, refusing to leave your comfort zone has hindered your progress, especially for those that are holding on to something from like 2015 or since they were 15. It feels like somebody had like an awakening within the last 15 years or 15 months that has led to disarray and entanglements and cord cuttings that were inevitable. It looks like no matter what you do, it doesn't seem to change the destiny. It doesn't seem to change the outcome. It doesn't seem to change much of anything on the outside. Looks like in the afternoon, your best focus is yourself, especially between 1 and 10 p.m., 1 p.m. and 10 p.m. It looks like envy, along with greed, can be impacting the day heavily within you. So jealous of yourself, jealous of other people, whether it be their jobs, their love life, their children, their physical health, their mental health, their business endeavors, what they inherit, who they're around, who they associate themselves with, their home, their domain, their territory, and much, much more. Looks like a lack of funds or a lack of financial matters are present as well. So there's not many money opportunities, and the more money opportunities there are, they drain and risk more than they benefit. So it's a lot of turning things down because you know that you'll find a place regardless. You'll have your wish regardless. It's just one of those things where patience is a virtue, leaving your comfort zone and flying free. Working on your fear of the unknown instead of avoiding the unknown can help, especially for those that are anti-confrontational or antisocial in nature. It seems like there's going to be some form of breaking free of cycles and traumatic bonds and generational curses. It also looks like there might be a death in the family or a death for someone close to you or someone associated to you or someone that you know. Happening within the next 14 months. It also looks like within the last 14 months, someone may have reincarnated from your recent past, or someone may have changed forms, or someone may have changed their outlook on things. It looks like there is a huge perception shift that is required to happen again, and that is going to force your eyes open where they've been shut, and force your eyes shut when you've tried to keep them open. There's a lot of blindness going on to the objectivity. You're taking things a little too personally. You're getting a little too heated. Know that it's strictly business when it comes to certain endeavors. Not everything is out to get you. Not everyone is out to get you. Not everything is your fault. Not everything happens for a reason. The Witch's Towers, the Lost Tower, the Southern Tower within the Wiccan tradition. If you pray to the Southern Witch Tower, it can help. The element associated with South and any symbolism associated with the South. South side of town, South side schools, South high school, South middle school, Southgate, whatever street name you're on the southern end of it. It looks like going back to your roots and going back to the beginning and going back to the core issue at hand is going to be the most beneficial. You're inevitable to find out what's going on, and deep down you already know what's happening. It's just sometimes you gaslight yourself, sometimes you lead yourself on. It looks like Chinese lantern holidays and lantern symbolism is popular, especially for yellow lanterns and blue lanterns and green lanterns. Looking up symbolism about that and feeling the significance within the word associations within those words can help as well. Looks between the hours of 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. there's going to be some form of escapism tactics or refusing to escape a toxic situation or a situation that no longer serves you any purpose. It's just one of those things where it could be a PTSD memory keep on looping. It could be a person that just won't seemingly leave you alone. It could be that every time this certain pattern comes on, you feel a certain way, or every time this person comes up, you see an energy shift or you feel an energy shift. It's one of those things where you need to be able to pinpoint with precision what's going on. The answer you seek is maybe not how you think it is, but it will be. So it will be, just not how you think it is. And lastly, we have the Queen of Swords for the end of the day. And what we have here is someone who cuts ties with you that no longer serves you, or that you no longer serve them. Serving papers, serving contracts, written obligations, written leases, matriarchs, female leadership positions, woman business run businesses, or woman run businesses. This includes trans women run businesses. They're going to be hit with laws and bills that pass that revolve around cynicism, and denial of science, denial of reality, denial of understanding, refusing to understand due to cynicism and due to insecurities surrounding the issue. It looks like you're clutching your pearls a little bit too tightly for some of us, especially for those that are between 12 p.m. and midnight on the 28th. Let's see. Looks like the curtains are open and you are center stage. You're able to take that main character energy and use it for yourself. Stepmothers, step-parents, adoption papers, child support papers, parental obligations, child custody arrangements, housing arrangements that impact children. Can all be seen within the evening time as well. Looks between the hours of 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. There seems to be some form of gap in words and actions. It seems to be like misaligned or incongruent. It looks like words that are assertive are going to be your best bets. Assert yourself. Make decisions for yourself. Pay attention to unseen factors and unforeseen events and unexpected circumstances that might transpire. Pay attention to any big changes around you that might have happened without your notice. It looks like you're wanting the limelight. There's a lot of prima donna energy going on, especially for those that are very fashionista or very materialistic when it comes to things, like metrosexual when it comes to things. It looks like the evening time has a lot of paperwork and filing going on, a lot of CEO work, a lot of paperwork to fill out for the weekend, a lot of work to do come Monday. Looks like displaying your power and displaying your proof for all to see can be a power play. Showing off and showcasing your abilities and talents within your spirit realm and within your mental abilities can be very helpful, especially when dealing with dark forces and unknown energies. It feels like an unknown factor might be playing into the tower moment we discussed. So, again, it says, yes, you're going to get your wish, and your answer is yes, but it's not going to be in the way you want, and it's not going to be in the way you expect. But it will be shown to you in a way that displays a sense of finesse and sophistication and pricelessness. Your life is priceless and your souls are priceless. Make sure that you don't put any values on your possessions or your material belongings. Sentimental value holds no monetary value, even if it means a lot to you. Living wills and last will and testaments being read to you by toxic mothers or people that have stepped in to be a parental role or an authority figure in your life, whether it be an older roommate or a younger roommate or someone that has expressed a lot of feminine energy. It looks like there's a lot of fixed mindsets surrounding humanity going on. Mystery and aloofness hold up the energy and influence the energy in the evening, especially between 9 p.m. and midnight. It looks like there's going to be some form of dance or dress code or formality that needs to happen before things can end in a contract or a spirit contract. You may be able to get what you wish for sooner than expected, but don't expect it before the end of the Tower moment. If you're in the Dark Night of the Soul, once you start rising into your power and get into the Rising Phoenix stage, you should be able to manifest your desires. It looked to me like there was a lack of sexual energy, blind faith, and poor emotional conduct throughout the day as well. But that's what I'm getting for Friday the 27th of 2026 of February. So as with these for the collective, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.